The Tiny Zookeeper Tales assignment is designed around a standard for California public schools. The standard is for science at the third grade level, and you can find this standard under Life Sciences 3B. Students know examples of diverse life forms in different environments, such as oceans, deserts, tundra, forests, grasslands, and wetlands. Since students are required to research an animal for this assignment, we think that this is one of many assignments that teachers could use in the classroom to help students achieve this Life Science 3B standard. Here are the instructions for the students on how to complete the Tiny Zookeeper Tales assignment. The premise of this assignment is that the students have all opened up new zoos, but since these zoos are super new, a lot of visitors have not come to the zoo yet. This assignment requires two students to pair up. One student will be the zookeeper, and the other student will pretend to be an animal, one of the animals at the zoo. The podcast episode will contain an interview between the zookeeper and the animal in order to educate the public about this certain animal species in hopes that visitors will come to the zoo after they've learned more about the animal. Some of the questions that the zookeeper could ask, we have some listed here, like what do you eat, what time do you sleep, why do you think people should come visit you at the zoo? There's several questions listed here, and the zookeeper and animal go back and forth in the podcast episode. Of course, the technological component of this assignment is the podcast making. And in the next clip, I will share more about the podcast software that students could use called Soundtrap. I want to show you a little bit around Soundtrap. Here I am logged onto my Soundtrap account. I will hit Enter Studio and let this load. Then I will hit on Podcast. This is the working area, and on the right there's a bunch of music options. Students are required to include intro and outro music in their podcast. Students can have a lot of fun looking through all these sounds, but I'm just going to choose this first one for my podcast. Now we have some music. To add voiceover to the music, I will hit Add New Track, Voice and Mic, and I'll demonstrate by recording a little bit. Hit Record. Hello, and welcome to this podcast episode. Now, as you can see, I have the music on top and the little voiceover I did below, and I'll play that for you so you can hear what that sounds like. And you just keep adding more and more sound bits until your podcast episode is complete.